morning. This is Dr. Dixon again, and it's Wednesday morning, 3:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to welcome you to Dr. J.R. Dixon's self-help channel, and today we're going to add some more features to this channel. We're not doing anything technological. I'm going back to my first love and giving out advice. And today, all you men out there, I want you to get up, come on in here, and I'm going to give you some good information. Today, you probably will hide this from your wife. You probably don't even want to know it, and your girlfriends or whatever. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how to make a woman happy. Now, please don't, none of you Christians, please don't get offended. Because I want y'all in here too. Because the problem with us church folk is we want to act like we didn't got so holy overnight and anointed that we're not even participating in the physical world anymore. I loved collard green before I got saved. I still love them. I'm gonna keep it clean though, because I do respect myself more so than I respect you. See, we got to learn to respect ourselves. Anyway, how to make a woman happy. And I thought about this topic because there's so many men that seem to think they know, and they don't. I'm one of them. We don't. And the problem lies in that no one took the time out to tell us anything. It's just like when it comes to these type of things, unfortunately, we've been left to fundle and figure it out for yourself. Unfortunately, we're not like bees, we're not like cats and dogs. We have a mental aspect and input on everything. We have the ability to reason, and we use a logic. So going along those lines, I want to apply that to this as well, because that's what separates us from the beast, the lower life forms. We have the ability to reason, to learn from experience, from trial and error. That makes us the masters, those that are above. And all I'm trying to do is get you to recognize your destiny and who you really are. See, I do have a doctorate in metaphysics. I'm a metaphysicist, and and that gives me the unique ability to look at things and see beyond the surface of things. And so that's what we're going to do today. Men, we're not left to figure this thing out. You can read the books. Books won't tell you. There's some things you gotta be taught and everything. And one of the ways I want to do it, I want to use some different techniques. One of the main ones is this. I like to tell you this a little bit to get this ball rolling. One night, a couple weeks ago, I woke up and I'm always it don't take much sleep for me. I'm high energy. I woke up 1 or 2 o'clock, something of that nature, and my wife was asleep. She sleep with her back to me, and I kind of rolled over, looked at her, and I felt like I want to make a little love. So she was asleep. So what I did, now like I told you the other week, don't never wake a sleeping woman up. Well, not if you don't get her to get out of the bed and come do something, help you do something in another room of the house. But if she's in bed with you, you can get away with it then. See, so I rolled over to her and I kissed on the back, I licked on the back a little bit, nibbled a little bit, and my wife almost immediately she woke up and rolled right over. Yes, sir, and we got it on then. Now the point I'm trying to make, that you men, that's one of the first things y'all got to learn. You call yourself a man, but you got to be a man over that woman. See, God told Eve. And he said, and your desire shall be to your husband, he'll rule over you. Now the ruling part, don't you women get offended? The ruling part does not have anything with like making them a slave or giving them demeaning commandments. But what it means is her affections. That man can go through her feelings, her emotions, and she'll do anything he want her to do. Now if that's old dirty man, so we're not talking to them. I'm talking about a man that has righteous aspirations and desires for his woman. So what I'm saying is that we got to give these women obedience training. That's right, obedience training. You know, just like we give a dog, and I'm not calling them a dog, but listen, just get my point across. We got to give them obedience training. See, as soon as I kiss my wife on the back and run my tongue up and down her back a little bit, well, she flipped right over. See, we got to learn how to make women flip. See, because that's what they want. See, and you got to be to give them obedience training. Just like you do a dog, you take the bones and run, fetch, he go fetch. You say, roll, stand up, he stand up, roll over, or bark. See, sit down. See, those are the commands. I'm just using an example. You're supposed to be able to give your woman, she's glad to do it. Oh, yes, she is. She's very happy. When she's a woman, see, you guys you've been looking at too much TV. Don't play that mess no mind on Bold and Beautiful Young Arrest. That mess is going to get you in divorce court. But this, listen to me, this is here is what a woman loves to please her man, a real woman. So I'm not talking to those the crazy attitudes and all off anti-man type women. And the reason they anti-men like that because of a man most of the time. She got one of those uninitiated buffoons, idiots, that just mistreated her. And now she's acting out. Now she's trying to be something that she's not even happy being. But anyway, so you got to give them obedience training. Learn how to make them flip, make them roll over, make them sit up. You know, this is what it's all about. Now, how do we get in this situation in the first place? Lack of communication. See, there was a time during in the African periods of time, the fathers and Hebrew generations, the father would communicate orally to his son. See, he would tell the son how to do this. He tell the son they didn't have no anyhow manual. They didn't have no internet or wiki or e-how channels. So it was the father's responsibility to communicate all these things to the son. See, and he did. That son was well equipped. When he decided to move out and move on, he was well equipped to take care of all facets of life. Well, unfortunately today, sons and fathers there's a gulf between them, and there's no communication. Most of the time they don't even know what daddy really is, to tell you the truth. Unfortunately, they are missing in action. But even sometimes in a lot of cases, this does come with parenting. We don't talk sex to our children. We don't. We say taboo. No, that's taboo. Don't say anything about that. You don't disrespect me like that. And so what we have a generation of insufficient men that were not adequate for the task. No wonder the divorce rates are so high. See, it always boomerang back to us men. Back to us men. All of the time. See, so we got to learn how to know our woman. Read her. You got to read her like a book. That's right. Read her like a book. And one of the best ways for you fellas that are deficient in observation skills, yet you see everything crazy, that negative mess, junk that ain't going to help you and no one else. You can see all that. See? You see all that there. And so I'm going to tell you a little experiment that you can go try. Go get you a fishing pole. Go get a fishing pole, right? And learn how to fish. Now the reason I'm telling you this here, because as a metaphysician, I'm able to see things that other people don't see, and glean the essential message for our advancement and improvement. So the reason you get the fishing pole, my father he fished a lot, and we depended on that. It was good eating and free. So he taught me about the different kinds of fish, how they bite. For instance, one of the ones I've always remembered was the shiner. The shiner was a real shiny fish, but he nibbled a different way, a unique way. See, when you fish, you got to watch the cork. Watch the cork. How you know the fish on the line is starting jumping? Well, the shiner, the average fish would go up and down. Then you see him take it underwater. Not the shiner. What the shiner would do, he would get the bait and go up until that cork would lay down like that. And you'd be trying to figure out what in the world is it? It ain't nothing. But it was you there eating the bait, taking the bait right off. You got to learn to read your woman like you do a cork. See, she's communicating with you all the time. Now, you fellas that don't, these women that got frustrations and sexual frustrations and all that kind of stuff, that's why the man not reading you. She's telling you, she's been telling you, this is, that's good, that's bad, that's good, that's bad. But you so absorbed in this crazy male foolishness, I call it, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am philosophy, that you leave her frustrated. See, launch, like, and then somebody look at the Cape Canaveral in Florida. And when they get the rocket launch, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. Well, guess what? For a lot of you men, it's 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. Man, you better listen to me. See, and that woman that left frustrated, it hurts her that it hurts her had to tell her man, baby, you're not getting it. See? And everyone's not going to tell you. But you ought to have sense enough to know for yourself as a man. You ought to have sense enough to be able to know it. So how you going to make her happy? You got to learn how to read it. Learn how to read it. See, and another analogy I use, man, you are a service station. A service station. Whether you're XO or HIS or whoever, you're a service station. And that's what you do. You serve. A service station fill up the tank, check the oil, check the air and the tires. You know, they even give them a car wash if necessary. See, and for a man, we got to be full service. Give them what they want. See, now someone wants you to check the trunk. Now that's up to you. Now I'm using read between the lines. So I'm just gonna keep it clean. I don't check trunks myself, and everything. And my woman don't want that. But see, here's the thing about it. Whatever she wants, see, y'all got to work that out. You got to work out. You got to be full service. You got to serve her. If you serve her well, she will bring you all her business. That's why most times that the adultery and cheating and running around, because you're not giving her full service. See, you let her tires run under inflated. See, and you need to give her full service. Serve her. Find out what you want. When the man comes, when one man or woman go to the old-time service station, the guy, first thing he'll come out with the car wash, window wash. He washed the windshields and everything. How you doing, ma'am, and everything. She didn't ask for it. Full service. And then he's checking her. Oh, she didn't even ask for it. See, full service. And then while they got the gas, they run the gas in there. Full service is there. And then he always plus sell her and say, anything else I can do for you. See, before you lift off from Cape Canaveral, make sure that you have asked the question, is there anything else I need to do for you? See? And that's what you got to do. This is a subject that's too deep, much too broad for us to cover in one sitting. This is the introductory message, and I want you to come back. I'm going to give you some lively examples and information that you can apply. Your woman will be happy. You will be happy. And then the right of progression, you will teach your sons. See, teach your sons. So I want to thank you for tuning in with me, and we're going to certainly be giving you more to come. Thank you very much.